Hello everyone, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. In this video I'm going to demonstrate a composite resin that I created that has a self-extinguishing characteristic, which means that if it catches on fire it puts itself out, and it's also very hard to catch on fire in the first place. It might not sound like that big of a deal, but if you're familiar with working with resins, like urethane resins and resins like that, and if you've ever lit a piece of resin on fire, don't ask me why I lit a piece of resin on fire. I guess I was just curious. It's kind of stupid to do, but for people like me, we just do stuff like that. If you ever light a piece of resin on fire, you'll see that it will not go out until there's nothing left. And it's really can function as a fuse even for a bomb, because the resin, once you light it, it's just like a fuse. Just keeps on sparking and exploding and all kinds of things happening to it. You'll see in this video what I'm talking about. The stick on the left in this video is a resin stick created of traditional resin, and the stick on the right is the composite resin with self-extinguishing characteristics that I created. And I'm not going to really go too much into explaining about it because the video will show you everything you need to see. My main point is I want to get manufacturers away from the standard resins, because people are dying from using standard resins. And I know you might think I'm fear-mongering, but just do a Google search for Baku, Azerbaijan, apartment building fire. And I'll put a link in the description of this video so you can get there too. But you'll see what happens when you have resin panels on the outside of a building that are not self-extinguishing. And people actually died from that. It was over a dozen people who died from just the smoke inhalation. And just look at the video, you'll see all that happened there. So ever since May, I really kicked this project into high gear. I put everything I had into it, which is why I haven't been around as much. And I don't like to talk about what I'm working on until I've reached a significant milestone. And so since I've produced the results that I was after, now I'm going to start introducing this technology in the hopes that other people will either use my technology or create even their own that they can offer to precast manufacturers, so that people are not dying just so that we can make money. And there's existing extinguishing resins on the market, but the cost to manufacture with those resins is extremely high, which means that manufacturers are not going to use those expensive resins just because of the fire resistance. So what I created was a lower cost alternative to the existing fire resistant self-extinguishing resins that a manufacturer could actually use and make money with. So I can't explain to you how I did that, not until I have my patent at least. But you'll see the results speak for themselves.